Hi everyone, we're going to talk about high intensity interval training today, and there's obviously been a lot of publicity on this in recent years. People saying, if you go to the gym, you work at high intensity, you'll burn fat quicker, and that's what the studies show on those people. Now, you're not that person unless you was part of that study group. I'm not sure if you were, and you also got to not take it literally. So I'm just going to give you an extreme scenario, and you can tell me if it would work. You take someone that's never been to the gym before, or they're very new to the gym, they've got very low ability, they're grossly obese, they're way overweight, it's almost painful to walk. And they come to the gym and the instructor says, "Hi, I'll be your trainer today. We're going to do high intensity interval training because this will accelerate fat loss. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with 1 minute of just jumping down, up and down. We'll do as many jump squats as we can in 1 minute, because that's what they do on the telly and in the magazines. They've all lost lots of weight. You will do exactly the same." That's obviously a load of rubbish. It's got to be relevant to you. For that person, if I said to them, walk on the treadmill at a reasonable pace for even 1 minute, that's high intensity interval training for them. It's relative to your ability, it's relative to your goals, relative to how your exercise history. Don't just go to the gym and start smashing out burpees and jumps and squats. It's just not going to help you, it's going to hurt you. Everyone that I've seen do that ends up saying to me, "I've got shin splints, my back hurts, I go to bed at night, I can't sleep because my joints are just absolutely killing me. I can't keep this up, it's not sustainable." Now look, stop following what's happening on Love Island and all these programs on television, what they're doing, because that's not you. And even if I said to you, I've done a test on 50 million people, they all lost weight this way, so you should do the same, you should be saying to me no, because that's not specific and relevant to me. So does high intensity interval training work? I'm getting attacked here. Yes, it does. But if it's done at the right level for you, that's safe as well. Because as soon as you start doing high intensity work, your heart rate's going to elevate quickly. Now, if you don't know this, then maybe go back to school. Even your heart's a muscle, and people do need to be reminded of it. And I'm being a bit stupid about it, but heart's a muscle. The more exercise you do, the stronger your heart becomes. So if you don't do exercise regularly, and I start making you do exercise at high intensity, what do you think might happen? Exactly. So it's not going to work. So you still need to, if you want to do high intensity interval work, think about what is high intensity for your level and what is high intensity for you right now, not 10 years ago, not 20 years ago. I'm getting attacked all over the place here. Someone says to me, I used to do high intensity interval training, or I used to play sport at high level when I was 20 years old. How old are you now? I'm 50. Okay, that was a long time ago. So should you start playing sport at that level tomorrow? Probably not. So be smart about it. High intensity interval training will work. And the other example I'll give to you is, if you take a professional athlete, and if I just pick a generic one, I'll just pick Cristiano Ronaldo because most people know him and know football. If you think what's high intensity for him, it'll probably be the game, match day. So let's just say he's playing for Real Madrid on Saturday. That's his highest intensity day. Do you think he goes to the gym Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we'll throw in there Tuesday as well, and do 4 high intensity interval training sessions a week, plus his game, that's 5. Would he do that? Of course he wouldn't. So if he's already doing his game, that's his high intensity interval training. So his other training sessions might not need to be at the same intensity. And what you get people doing is, at a low level, is they say, high intensity interval training is good, I'll do it 4 times a week. Would Cristiano Ronaldo play 4 games of football a week? Obviously not. So if a professional athlete's not doing it and they're not smashing themselves to bits 4 times a week, then I don't know if you should be doing it either. Obviously it's specific to you. You can put in different aspects of high intensity interval training, so you could do different parts of the body, you could do different movements, so it's a sequence to this, but you might need a bit of help and guidance on that. So I'm not saying it's bad, I'm just saying be smart about your approach to high intensity interval training, because it could be very dangerous and increase your chances of injury, not make you healthier.